Being skinny fat is the most frustrating thing to be in, as you're not overweight, but you're not underweight. You're in the middle. You got skinny arms, you've got fat stored within you, in your belly, in your chest. Well, a majority of your fat is stored within your belly. You've also got fat stored within your chest, and maybe some in your lats as well, and in your legs. And you don't know whether you should bulk or whether you should cut, which approach you should be taking. So if you're a skinny fat person that's looking to get into shape and is stuck on how to get out of that phase, then here are the top 5 mistakes that you should be avoiding if you want that to happen. And the first thing would be you're overdoing your cardio, and you're not prioritizing weight training. You're not prioritizing your resistance training. Overdoing your cardio could lead to a risk of muscle loss, as you're burning a lot of calories, and despite that, you're not even strength training. You're using cardio as a replacement for your strength training, which could lead to muscle loss. So instead, use cardio, still implement cardio into your routine, but don't use it as a replacement for your weight training. Use it as a support. Use it to burn more calories. To burn more calories, and use it as a support. Use it for support, but do not use it as a replacement for weight training. And the second mistake that you should be avoiding is not eating enough. Again, this would result, if you're not eating enough, it could result in a risk of muscle loss, and also metabolism can slow down. It will cause your metabolism to slow down, leading to more diet fatigue and all of these risks. So instead, you should be eating either at maintenance calories, or subtract your maintenance calories from around 5 to 10%. And yeah, so either be in a slight deficit or eat at maintenance calories. And the third mistake that you should be avoiding is lacking nutrition and not eating enough protein. If you're lacking nutrition, nutrition is important, as it can help with your gym performance, and it will make it easier for you to stick to your deficit and to hit your macros, and you'll get less hungry throughout the day, and you should aim to eat at least 1 gram per pound of body weight, or 2 grams per kg of body weight, and ensure that you eat enough protein every single day, as protein is the most satiating macronutrient that will keep you fuller for longer if used enough in every single meal. So in every single meal, make sure you add a good amount of protein in there. And the fourth mistake that you should be avoiding is you're not tracking everything. You're not tracking anything. You don't track your weights, you don't track your calories, you don't track any of the metrics, such as the scale, all of that stuff. You don't take progress photos, because without all of these things, how would you know if you're going to be making progress or not? Let's take weightlifting for an example. Let's take tracking your weights for an example. If you don't track your weights, then how would you know if you're getting stronger at the gym or if you're progressively overloading? And let's take another example with your calories. If you don't track your calories, then how would you know whether you're eating at maintenance calories, whether you're on a deficit, or whether you're eating too much, which is a mistake if that is the case. And let's take another scale, for example. you don't track your weight every single day, and if you don't track your, if you don't compare your weight weekly, week by week, then how would you know whether you're losing muscle? I mean, not losing muscle, sorry. If you're losing weight week by week, if you're losing that weight week by week, how would you know? Yeah, and that leads me to the fourth point. That leads me to the fifth mistake, which is not you're not progressively overloading in the gym. Without progressively overload, you won't be able to, you won't build muscle, and if you don't build muscle, then it's going to make it harder for you to lose fat. So track your weights. If you track your weights, so if you want to progressively overload, the easiest way you can do this is by tracking your weights in the using the Notes app, and aim to progressively overload week by week or over time, over time. Yeah. So to summarize, for the summarize all of the mistakes that I've listed out, it would be one, overdoing your cardio. Instead, prioritize weightlifting and use cardio as a supporting tool for you to help you burn more calories. And the second mistake was eating too little. Instead, eat at maintenance calories or in a slight calorie deficit by subtracting your maintenance calories by 5 to 10%. And the third thing was lack of nutrition and not eating enough protein. Instead, eat 1 gram per pound of body weight or 2 kg per pound of or 2 kg or 2 grams per kg of body weight every single day. And alongside that, make sure 90% of your diet is consumed with whole foods, whole satiating foods such as your fruits and veg. And protein wise, you should aim to consume eggs, meat, fish, all of these animal protein sources, you name it. And the fourth mistake was you're not tracking anything. You're not tracking your calories. You're not tracking your weights. You're not tracking. You're not taking progress photos, and all of these things. Instead, track your calories, track your weights, and that leads me to the fifth point, which was you're not progressively overloading in the gym. Instead, week by week, aim to increase the reps, aim to increase the weights, aim to progressively overload week by week by either increasing the reps or increasing the weight.